Steve O'Connor. And I just thought I'd say a few words, obviously last chance, to St. Dom. And I'm sure she wouldn't mind being given the name or the designation of saint. You know, she's in heaven with God, that's quite clear. The hymn that we heard there right at the start said very clearly, it doesn't matter if you're not perfect, you still get to heaven. And I think with Dom, one of the things, she was always to me a person who had a great faith. Just briefly, I'll just let you know why I'm here, why I know Dom. I know 30 years ago I first met Dom. I was working at Catholic Social Services as a social worker then, and one of the things we needed as a social worker was a supervisor. And I was looking for someone who had a Christian perspective on people in social work, and who also had some sort of psychological social work kind of background. So I went to Dom on a recommendation. You know, I didn't know what I'd actually struck, to be honest. This was back at the convent on the hill there. But I suppose Dom, it's been mentioned, she challenged me. She, I went through marriage schools, so I really got to understand her love for Mary and for the marriage family and the history of the marriage family in New Zealand and how we got here. So as a woman of faith, she truly helped me understand, and many others that I met also understand what it is to be a Christian. And not in a soft way, but she was as Terry had mentioned, she could have been a very tough guide, as we probably know. But she was always very loving and caring. She was a woman who supported people, supported me personally. And this is going back a few years now, of course, but I think back to those early 20s, middle 20s, I was probably pretty hopeless. Dom at least pretended that I wasn't. Kept me going. I kind of actually spent a year with her, like when she was trying to set up anyone. I was actually with her for 1 year before she set it up. And then in the early days when she just set it up at Point Howard. And so I was pretty much with her every day for that year. And then I sort of decided it's about time I did something for myself, get on my own life. I was single in those days, I'm not too sure which direction I was going. And Dom tried to get me into the church as a priest. It wasn't for me. She actually tried quite hard, to be honest. And, but as it was, she recognised that perhaps I was more made to be a husband and father, which is what I eventually ended up doing. And just my son is the godson, Dylan. So a woman of great faith, and she certainly kept me in the track, as it were, and the others I know, and she's a great healer. I was just, if I was arguing for the fact that Dom should be recognised as a saint, I could seriously argue that in spite of the fact that she used the old bad word, and she was irritated, I think we could overlook that. But certainly my condolences to her family. I know she loved her family so much and spoke of her family all the time. And also the sisters. I know that she continually talked about the fact that she was embarrassed. So my condolences to you. And also to all of us, really, to her friends, like her family, wider family and community. One of the things I did after I got married, my dear wife there, is I joined the police, ran police the last 17 years, something I've never done without Dom's help. I mean, if you had me when I was in the 20s, I was, as I say, a person who had some issues to deal with. I thought I knew everything, of course, in those days. Dom taught me that I didn't, but she supported me and kind of helped me on my way in life, as it were, and that's where I ended up in the police. And I thank God for the fact that I was able to do that, and then working in Rawahati most of that time. And so often in my professional capacity, I was meeting people who knew Dom in a very positive way, and always spoke very highly of Dom. So with that, I just say, farewell, Dom. I love you very much, and I know you're with God, that you spoke came across as a holy person, that she was, in spite of it. That she had this wicked sense of humour, she was very honest. If she didn't like something, she would tell you very, very clearly she didn't like it. And sometimes, in a way, it's a bit, whoa. So just little things like that, really sort of, you kind of go into her house, she treated you like a guest, a person that she was very honest with, you, a friend, but she had the Holy Sacrament there. So things like that, just amazing stuff. So Whenua Dom, many people know the